What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Tutorials. It is your boy Cheeseburger Eddie, and I hope you guys are having an absolute fantastic day. If you are and you want to support me, we're 6 away from 100, man. I need you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button and make sure you guys watch all the way through because this is a fire episode. We're building another iron farm. So let's get into it. First step, you got to go ahead and build yourself 8 blocks high. It can be any blocks you want, but I'm just using again the stone blocks because I feel like they're nice. Go ahead and put yourself a trapdoor on top. I'm using the, I believe, spruce or not spruce, but the oak wood trapdoor. Go ahead and delete the rest of the blocks. And what you're going to have to do from there is go ahead and build yourself 3 beds facing outwards. And what you have to do is go ahead and just make your, this is what I had to do. Build blocks all around your original block just so you can build those beds out, and then just go ahead and destroy those temporary blocks. I just use glass because we're in creative, whatever. Get yourself a little composter, put it at the end of the bed, just like this, right in front of where that trapdoor is going to be, and you should be looking just like this. Boom. Yeah, you guys got to leave a like for that. Anyways, let's move on. Boom. Now, next step, you guys got to go ahead and make sure you have another trapdoor opposite of where the original composter was. Have yourself 2 composters on either side and carpet on top of that trapdoor that's kind of hovering above the bed that's pointing the furthest out. Accidentally click on a button that makes me drop. Anyways, this is how it should look exactly. And you're gonna have to make sure you're doing the crouch technique because that's the only way it's gonna actually place the object correctly. And again, you can use yourself a couple of temporary blocks. Boom, there you go. Get yourself your carpet on top. And there it is. Bam. Destroy that temporary block, and it should look just like this for your first steps of your iron farm build. Relatively easy one to build today. You know what I'm saying? Not too difficult. It is what it is. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. Let's get into this. Now, next step, build yourself that back wall. I'm using temporary glass again just so you guys can see easily. Build it 3 high, and then what you want to do is put water in that little in that spot in between all the beds. That's where all your little villagers are going to go, and it's going to make it where they stay put. You know what I'm saying? They can't get out. So get yourself, in this case, I got villagers spawn eggs, but eventually what you're going to have to do, and we can't use kids, can't have the little ones, so you got to get them out of there. Only way we can do it, you're going to have to go, buddy. But what you can do from this, if you're doing this in the actual survival mode, is you can, there's several ways you can do it. And we can talk about them, but what we're doing today is just make sure you get your villagers in here. There's got to be 3. There should be the green sparkles, meaning they're getting assigned to their beds. So, they don't, despawn or unspawn, whatever the word is. But there's got to be 3 in here, so you got to make sure you hit them correctly, or put it in there correctly. So there's your 3rd. Boom. And they should all get the straw hats on. And as you can see, now you got to make sure you got to have a block on top so they, they're going to bounce a little bit, but you don't want them bouncing too much. And I was trying to see if I could get a block lower, but the top block is where it's going to be placed. So just make sure you have that top block put on, just so if they're bouncing, they're not able to escape. And that's the biggest thing right there. Boom. Easy money. Now go ahead and get yourself going from here. You want to just build out the rest of these blocks, make it a square, so 1 out and then 2 on one side. So it can be either side, but I just go on the left side here, follow along. And then what you want to do from there is get your temporary blocks. I use glass. I think you can use whatever, but if you guys have glass, it'd be easiest. It should look like this. 2 on that side on the right, 2 on the side in the back. And that is where we're going to go from that going forward. You can see the boys are still bouncing. They're having a great time. They're probably listening to some EDM music or something. I don't know. Shoot. Hey, it is what it is. Now, above that, you want to go ahead and build 3 blocks high on this, just like looking like this. And leave this little gap because this is where your stuff's going to funnel into, your iron. So it should look just like this. Again, I think stone's easiest. You can use cobblestone. You can use whatever you want as far as for the actual stone builds like this. But again, it needs to look just like this on the outside. And then go ahead and put yourself these slabs on top, just so nothing can spawn on top, like a mob or anything else. You want to make sure that your farm is clean and crisp and not having problems. So that's the biggest thing. Next step, go ahead and get your fence. And again, I'm using stone. I think you can use whatever you'd like, but just make sure you kind of surround it around. What am I saying? And then you don't have to have the corner pieces, so you can delete these if you want. I do believe the corner, I'm trying to remember. You'll see it in the end, but I don't think you need the corner pieces, so you can save yourself a little trouble going forward. Next step, you need some signs. Get the signs because this is where you're going to place your lava. A sign on this block, this okay? This block down here in the bottom, and then this block over here. Any sign can be any material. I'm using, I think, the dark spruce or wood, oak, whatever it is. Again, this is just for your lava bucket. It just needs to be this way, okay? I believe it just needs to be this way because that's the way it was. I got this build from my boy Waddles, very popular YouTuber for Minecraft builds. I saw it on one of his like compilation videos or compilation YouTube videos, and that's what I wanted to do. Now when you put your water down, you want to make sure it's on the block on the bottom, not the walls, just because it's going to make sure it forces all that stuff that is inside there to that corner. And that lava should be just hanging, and whenever an iron golem spawns in that spot, he's going to be pushed to the corner and he's going to die from the lava, and then his iron ingots go ahead and do work. You know what I'm saying? Now go into the corner where that lava is right above, and where that water is flowing to, go ahead and put yourself your blocks. Like I said, my glass blocks are just kind of what I'm using, so you can see. Put them all the way down here. I'd say about 5 or 6 blocks, where it leads to your hopper going into a chest. Boom, that's where it should go. And you can obviously use it like this, where there's several chests, so you can have a lot of iron. It could just be one chest if you wanted to, but basically this is how it should look. You want to make it all the way down, and that's where it's going to basically funnel all that iron into those chests. Now when you're done with that, all you got to do is have your zombie. You got to spawn a zombie in this thing, because the most important part is that when your villagers try to go to sleep, nah, they ain't going to sleep, because the zombie is going to be there. So go ahead and build one block out, temporary block, and then spawn a cauldron right here in front of the beds. It's got to be pretty close, just because you want to make sure that the villagers aren't going to be able to go to sleep when they're there. So go ahead and spawn your zombie there, and you got to put something over the zombie, because when it's sunlight, he's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have something over him so he doesn't die from the sun. So go ahead and put yourself some slabs. Much easier ways of doing this, I believe, but I'm just doing it like this. Get a little bit of shade over him, and he's living fine. He's doing good. You know what I'm saying? And see, if you take the slab out, he's gonna die. So just get yourself the slab, put it right over his head, and he should. I mean, this one went bye-bye, but go ahead and spawn another one, and that one should be good, because he's no longer having problems. But as you can see, might have to build a little something extra, because the boy is still on fire. So we're gonna just build a little bit around him, make sure he's gonna have that little bit of shade and not have any problems. I don't think this is a big issue if you build this many slabs. So it is what it is, whatever. But just make sure he's there. And the biggest thing with the zombie is you want to have one of two things. He's either gonna have a name tag. Okay, first of all, make sure you have the carpet on top of the first one. I think that was the problem we were having with the zombie lighting up still. So put some carpet on top of the block right there, and then you need to either have a name tag for your zombie, which I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. I'll figure it out in a minute. But either a name tag, or he has to be holding something. And basically what that does is it makes it where he's not gonna, I think, unspawn or despawn, or where it's just gonna make it where he's not gonna have problems. So basically, again, a name tag, and you gotta name him, whatever you want to name him. In this case, I call him Zombie. Or you can just give him an item, and it's pretty hard for him to pick things up, especially when he's in this cauldron. So it's gonna be difficult. So if you're doing this in survival, if you can trap him somehow or whatever, just make it to where you're able to kind of just either give him a name tag, or just where he picks something up, or if he already has something, you know what I'm saying, makes it much easier. So anyways, once you name your zombie, he's gonna be right in front of those beds. So when the villagers try to go to bed at night, boom, it's gonna be too close. Now I'm in peaceful mode, or whatever it is, so I don't think it's gonna work in this particular mode because it's in creative. But what's gonna happen is after one day, I think 24 hours in game, whatever that is, basically an iron golem is gonna spawn in the trap above. The water's gonna push him to the corner, the lava's gonna kill him, and boom, you're gonna have yourself an AFK pretty much iron farm, where this is it. This is all you need. You know what I'm saying? Now this, I wanted to show you guys real quick an update. This is my previous farm. This is a much more difficult version of an iron farm, but it's very useful. And I mean, there's already tons of iron. As you can see how many villagers there are, how many fletching tables, how many things there just was to make this thing. I have a video on it if you guys want to see how to build it in your creative mode, or if you want to build it in your survival mode, which might take a long time. But as you can see, there's a bunch of iron being made in that particular farm. And again, just such a useful build, because again, the iron is just so useful in this game. So definitely recommend having some type of iron farm for you in your particular survival or creative, whatever you guys are using. in your particular world. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, I really need you guys. I appreciate you tuning in, appreciate you viewing the videos, but I really hope you guys help me out and subscribe to the channel. We're 6 away from 100 subscribers, which is that first major milestone. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next in the videos, whether it's another farm, whether it's another build that you have an idea of. I wanted to show you guys my basketball court real quick. If you're first time tuning into the videos, hey, we got all types of things. Make sure you check out the channel. Make sure, again, you comment down below what you guys would like to see. Make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you guys are having a fantastic day. Hope you guys have a great day, all right? And we will see you guys next time. Take it easy, everybody. See you next time. Peace.